So we have made it to the last dance. Apropos, it's been quite a journey. It's been, I want to say, it shouldn't have taken me this long, but I play other games. So if we've gotten to the last dance, this is obviously the title for the documentary. Very well made documentary. I think it was a 10-part series. Filmmaker did a great job. I should have figured out his name. Let me actually look that up. Hold on. Jason Heir, Hehir, Heir. I don't know. But just a tremendous behind the scenes. I'm glad that everybody stepped up and did their interviews. Some people argued that it was a little bit biased towards him, but it's, he was the head of the snake, man. Like, they're not winning these championships without him. Like, anybody else, potentially you could have replaced. Like, if you move Pippen out and put Karl Malone there, I still think he wins a lot of championships. So, I mean, Mike was the one irreplaceable person on that team. But they all did come together. Phil Jackson with the meditation and the, keeping everybody calm with the triangle. Pippen with the versatility. Kerr, B.J. Armstrong, everybody, Horace Grant, Dennis Rodman, Bill Cartwright, Luke Longley, Wennington, Ron Harper, Kukoc, Judd Bushler. There was just tons of people to get credit for this. So, very good series. To talk about something a little bit more topical, the Knicks had their winning streak end at 8. Pascal Siakam almost dropped a double nickel on the Knicks. And this is the problem that I have with being a Knicks fan, is that everybody plays their best game there. Everybody that's anybody tries to play their best game there. So I honestly feel like the Knicks are like a -6 because of Madison Square Garden. If they played on Long Island, or if they played in the middle of Ohio or Kentucky or something, and it was a random arena, they would have an average of 6 to 7 more wins every year, because people have to step up. And I've talked about this on this challenge throughout it, that it's just so unfair being a Knicks fan, because Pascal Siakam is not having this game in Toronto, but he's been balling. He played very well. This guy is a stud. Toronto would be wise to keep him if they can. If not, then they're gonna have quite a bounty. He'll get more than Donovan Mitchell or Rudy Gobert. 3 to 4 first-round picks, 3 to 4 pick swaps. So it'll be big. But anyway, so the Knicks lost their streak. Knicks Twitter is upset because Tom Thibodeau did not play Cam Reddish, did not alternate his defense into a zone to stop Pascal Siakam. Toronto switched up and went zone a few times. And I don't think a zone would have been a bad idea against the Raptors, and only against the Raptors, because they are the worst three-point shooting team in the NBA. Even a matchup zone, something. But Tibbs is... You would think Tibbs is 140 years old. He's stuck in his ways, and he's not going to be innovative with stuff like that. And sometimes with zones, players get lazy. So he wants to make sure that if you're going to win, it's going to be one-on-one. And that's just the way the 90s were. It's not the way the modern NBA is anymore, but I digress. So yeah, we're going to have fun. This has been a fun series. I'm not sure if I'm not streaming, I don't know if I do this challenge, because I honestly just like play now. I play with the Knicks and just play at a random team. And we might get back to that after this. The NBA 2K series will continue after this. And again, there's going to be one more episode after this, but it's not going to be on one game, because I have to go back and finish some challenges so that I can get the reward card for my team, to get Michael Jordan's card. And I already have Larry Bird, luckily enough. So I'm going to have Michael and Larry on the same team. It's going to be fun. So yeah, so let's play the Last Dance. Last Dance. If I could afford the YouTube royalty rights, I would put that song. Last Dance tonight. Okay, no more singing. Win the game. Score 45 points. Hold Jeff Hornacek to under 15 points. Woo-wee. So no rebounding. So I can guard him. I don't have to worry about going under there and get rebounds. So this is possible. So let's check it out. All right,
fellas, let's get out of the box quickly. Do what we did last time. Take a shot. What time is it? Game time. Move.
And Utah is tough to play at, man. They're racist as hell sometimes. And I mean, listen, this is coming from NBA players' mouths that it's one of the worst places to play. Things have gotten a little bit better because players have gotten a little bit more of a say. All right, so I didn't want to talk during that because I'm going to drop that music. The Bulls music came on, so you know I got to drop that. I'm not going to put that in there and not have this monetized in case, you never know when you'll go viral. So I don't know. Oh, so talking about Utah and how difficult it is to play. One, obviously because of the noise. It's one of the loudest arenas in the NBA. But two, players have stated unequivocally that it's one of the racist places to play. So I think Russell Westbrook has said it. He got into it. A few other players. So it's not a fun place to play. But the fact that they were able to go there and get so many wins, the Utah Jazz were a good freaking team. They went to the finals 2 times in a row. They just had the unfortunate, same thing with Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley, of playing during the career of arguably the GOAT. I mean, we've gotten into this before in terms of whether or not he's the GOAT or not. I don't know. I still think that it's harder today in terms of the speed, the ability of the players. Every player can shoot. Everybody's elite. Everybody's at the tip-pick physical shape that you can be in. They're faster. They're not one-dimensional skill players. But that's my opinion, so. I don't need assists. Just need points. I just need to stick to Hornacek like flies on poop. I don't know. Is it the first 3 minutes? Can I curse yet? No, probably not. And it's faster now. I don't know. I still think, because think about this. I think LeBron just passed Magic Johnson for either third or second all time on assists. And he's going to pass the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for scoring. So just think about that. I don't think he's going to pass Stockton. Oh, that was a terrible shot. But if he wanted to, if you think about it, he could be number 1 in scoring and number 1 in assists. Now, some people argue, hey, if Mike was playing now and you couldn't hand check, it would be 50 a night. And, maybe, I don't know. I mean, he definitely had the physique to be able to play in today's game. And he would have been able to do it because of the fact he would have tried to score 3-point shots because that's what the game dictated. If everybody in the 90s was shooting threes at the rate that they are now, Mike would have adjusted and been a very good 3-point shooter. I really do think his comparable player today is Kawhi Leonard. And I've said this before. So the way Kawhi's been able to win championships, I mean, Kawhi can't stay healthy, but get it out. I think that's a fair comp. And look at what Kawhi did. Kawhi's dominant. Kawhi locks people down, plays both ways, tremendous hands, vice grip hands, a clutch player just like he was. I think Mike obviously was a better passer than Kawhi, but I think that's his fair comparison is Kawhi. LeBron is Karl Malone size. Karl Malone is 260, 6'9", and I think LeBron is 250, 6'8", or 6'9". That is insane. And for what he's able to, how fast he's able to run, I mean, I just think that LeBron, you're talking about players, I don't think he gets enough credit for that. But if you're talking about like I said, and I've said this before in other streams, the mind games that Mike would play, like the mental, nobody has the mental fortitude that Michael Jordan had. And a lot of this game is mental. So if you're talking about the mind GOAT, I definitely think MJ's the mind GOAT. He would break your spirit, your will. So that's what I think. And again, this is unfair because it's like, who's the greatest boxer of all time? Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. Some people would say, well, they're different weight classes, you can't compare. And Mike had the physical tools to be. If Michael Jordan's brother, he said his brother, I think, was like 5'10" or something. Like, most of his brothers and sisters were shorter than him, but his brother was 5'10", and he said his brother was a better player than him. And it's not like you would see tape. Go look up on YouTube his brother playing him. His brother was nasty and competitive. And even if Mike was an NBA player, his brother was going out there to block it. And nobody knows your game more like your brother. Let me tell you. So he didn't have the ability to go to the NBA because of his height. So if Mike was not born with that height and he was 5'10", I don't think he makes the league. So that's why it's like, if you go pound for pound, I mean, Tiny Archibald, Muggsy Bogues, Allen Iverson, Stephen Curry. If you're going by straight skill, I think those are the GOATs. If you think about it, if you put everybody in a simulator and put everybody at 5'10" or 5'8" or whatever it is, Iverson, Tiny Archibald, I mean, that would dominate, you know? So, I mean, it's apples to apples, and then I think everybody's being fair now, saying it's an era thing. And I think that's fair. Yeah, I'm getting back in my rhythm with the jump shot. Wow, I am just smoking them early. But that's my opinion, and I can see why. I think because of the fact that Mike was such a global superstar. He's such a global superstar, and I think that's part of the allure of naming him. He was like famous before the internet. Anyone that was famous before the internet is famous forever.
Throughout his career and in this series, Mike, so no real reason for him not to look for his shot.
Here's Pippen. John Stockton making his last shot. And Pippen with
Got him. I think Mike would have been a very good player in this day and age. His competitive, I'm trying to think, his type of mindset, I don't know. I don't know what he would be today. It's interesting to think about. Like, the 90s would not have been able to deal with a LeBron type player back then. There's no way you can deal with a Karl Malone that passes, shoots. How did he miss that? I don't know. And then back then when Michael was playing, there wasn't really a video team to break down his tendencies. There was no ability to run his zone. Jordan didn't have to deal with his zone. There was an illegal defense situation. So a lot of it was man on man. And again, look at who I'm going against today. No disrespect to Hornacek, but Hornacek is not a starter in today's NBA. Sorry. He's a shooter. He's not starting. What is he, 6'3"?
Their scoring has been a problem.
No, you know, he was a pretty decent defender for his size. He's not a starting cat. He's like a Bogdanovich for Orlando, would be a kind of comparable player. How is that a charge? I don't know. It's just, I'm sure that there's YouTube videos. Maybe one day we'll come up with a supercomputer that will be able to simulate all these things, showing all these players and an accurate simulation, like maybe like a supercomputer that will be able to think of a world where all these guys are born during the same time and play in the same league and how they would do. Yeah, everybody knows what LeBron James is going to do or what Steph Curry's going to do, but you got to try to stop them now.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
And yeah, you couldn't.
Now,
this is. I don't understand what's going on with Utah today.
The Bulls getting the bucket. Malone gets the bucket.
No way Luke Longley is playing in the NBA today, I don't think. Oh yeah, 2 for 1, baby. Scoring is the easiest part. Steph Curry
They set
Steph
the tone
Curry.
and were the
Steve
more
Kerr
dominant team.
has gotten to play with Tim Duncan, not play with Tim Duncan, play with Michael Jordan, coach Steph Curry. What a career.
Fades and shoots.
That's not going in.
Trying to use the glass. Here's Jordan. The rebound.
Oh my God, how do I miss that? Gotta miss some shots.
From deep three-point range. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Would Michael have intimidated LeBron? I don't think Michael beats those Miami Heat teams. I really don't. I do think he beats all of the Cleveland teams, even the one with Kyrie. He beats the Lakers bubble team. So I think LeBron's best teams was on the Miami Heat. And I do think that Heat team and the Warriors, like the Golden Age Warriors, especially with Kevin Durant, they would have absolutely smoked this team. I'm sorry. There's no way this Chicago Bulls team is beating that Warriors team with the scoring that they had. They had defense with Draymond that could have matched up well with Rodman. Mike would have been occupied. Who is that other ball dude? Oh, Scott Burrell. Why are you in the game? These players are too one-dimensional. With everything, all the advanced analytics, they would have known to stay close to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr would need spot-up opportunities. Stephen Curry could take shots off the dribble, can shoot from 40 feet. I just don't see it happening. They're passing a little bit more. That team moves too much. Kevin Durant, who's stopping Kevin Durant? Kukoc? There's no way. The Warriors would sweep the Bulls. They would absolutely sweep the Bulls. Dennis Rodman never wants to score. Draymond at least can pass and facilitate, keep him busy. No, absolutely not. Mike would have been the only one to score on a regular basis. I mean, Pippen would have been guarding Durant. Durant is going to shoot right over him. 7 feet tall. Oh, why did I pass that? I didn't think I was going to make the layup. Yeah, there's no way. That Golden State team would have wiped the floor with these Bulls. I'm sorry. And I don't think it matters the error rules. No hand check, with hand check. I just can't see anybody, man. Those teams, that Golden State team, they're going to say, well, they lost to LeBron. Again, look at the generational talent. Nobody on this Bulls team ever faced anybody like a LeBron. Yeah, a little off today. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see this team winning. Prime Klay Thompson before the injuries. Wow, I'm not even halfway. I got to pick up the scoring. 45 against this team is not easy. I got to get to about 30. I would love 13 more points. So that way I can cruise in the second half and just focus on knocking down. Brian Russell claimed that Jordan pushed off on that shot. Oh my God, get a rebound. That's what LeBron would be doing, just jumping over them, getting rebounds. Got him. We're not even halfway there. 5 more points, we'll be halfway there, give or take. And Malone can't shoot threes. Nah, man, nah. They were very one-dimensional. And the fact that people from the old days, the only argument that the 90s would have is how physical it was and how much holding and all that other stuff. I don't think that matters. Just because you can close your opponent does not mean that you're better than them. That's not what the argument is. How did that go in?
From time to time. Shots good by Pippen. Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
I'm trying not to exhaust Mike also and not have them key in on the double.
That's right. MJ and the mailman trading back.
After the miss from Karl Malone. Here's Rodman. Tries again. That one
Do whatever I
goes.
want.
It's the 10th
Once you
time
get that
he's done
shot
tonight
down, that
with
mid-range,
2 shots.
I wish more teams would do that, man. DeMar DeRozan is the only one, and Jalen Brunson with the mid-range game. I miss the mid-range game. Stupid former
Now, here's
Rockets
Hornacek
GM,
to the middle. Here's
and now
Malone.
Philadelphia GM, I forget his
With a
name,
wide open look. They grab the
with that stupid layup and three-point analytics. Just, man, a nice mid-range game is so beautiful to watch. Beautiful.
Here's Jordan. And they hit it back.
What?
And they double up Jordan. Back to Harper. Open for 3. It's hauled in by Stockton.
I don't know what I pressed. I must have pressed the middle button. And Carmelo is putting in work, man. I definitely think that NBA players need to work on the mid-range. Analytics be damned. You never know when you're going to need to make that shot.
Shoots over Harper. Here's Malone.
Wow, he is just dominating. They got into it. I remember, like, Rodman tripping Carmelo. This is obviously when I was younger.
He's got 24 over Russell. The shots
Woo, woo. All right, I made my half, so that's good. I've been passing the ball, too. It's not just been going crazy with Mike. It feels like a more natural game. I don't know if anybody's ever going to beat that assist record. I think John Stockton missed 10 games in 20-something years. Has over 16,000 assists, right? 15,000, give or take. That's one of those records that may never be broken. Oh, I was trying to set up Kukoc. Messed that up. 3 seconds.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. Malone is doubled. 3-pointer. Stockton's shot is off.
Said to have with the way he shot so far.
2 points.
Got him. I felt bad that I didn't score almost anything with Kukoc the last game.
What a finish. Kukoc.
Malone over Kukoc. Another miss by Utah.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the
Yeah, I'm not going to mess up his shooting. Absolutely not. Ron Harper don't shoot, so he can shoot that shot.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 16.
And not just Scottie Pippen dealing with a bad back. John Stockton also dealing with back issues.
Hornacek.
Yeah, that better not go in.
The miss. Longley's got 5 rebounds tonight. So with Rodman on the bench. Oh, and there he puts it down.
Air Jordan. That's why Mike was able to dominate, man. John Stockton and Hornacek, give me a break. What are they going to do, throw an elbow? That's the only thing they can do in real life to stop somebody that physically imposing. Oh, and Utah was dirty. They were the Pistons of the West. Those elbows, and you're going through screens by Carmelo and John Stockton. Oh, my God. Do me a favor. Go YouTube Carmelo dirty or elbows. He would do you remember that elbow that Ron Artest got James Harden with? That vicious, that was Utah's game. Ooh, light work.
Between the Bulls and a forever legacy.
That will make the highlight loop.
And Jordan is not going to be able to do that in today's NBA against Hornacek and Stockton and all these other small little players. He's getting Kawhi. He's getting.
Thank you, Kevin.
I do whatever I want.
Jordan hasn't missed a single game since he returned from playing baseball. This year, he's played more minutes than at any time since the 1992 season.
He's getting, Ron Artest.
And with the Bulls ailing, he's being asked to do more.
It's, I don't know. Klay Thompson is 6'5", and he was, before the injuries, was a dominant defensive player, very good. I mean, you're not getting these short guys.
You think about his unique giftedness as an athlete, size, speed, strength, endurance, and then you think about that competitive drive. He actually plays like an overachiever because of how driven he is and how committed he is
Give me that.
to being the best he can be. I don't know if I've seen a guy any more competitive than Michael Jordan. And you know, you look at the Jazz.
Been throwing them passes, bro.
They've got a significant
Light
size
work.
advantage
Light work.
inside, but the Bulls have done a nice job holding their own on the
I want to see what the
glass.
ending's gonna be.
Now, here is Hornacek.
Sure, he's gonna smoke a cigar or something. I'm gonna show him in the locker room.
Post. Hornacek outside. Pass to Stockton. Trying to break that ice cold streak. Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. Chicago leading by 22 and 3 from Jordan.
But that would never happen back in the 90s. You can do that now. It's an open shot. You take open shots wherever you get them. 1 on 4, 1 on 5, it don't matter.
Yeah, Harper and Jordan both 6'6". Contrast that with the Jazz, Stockton at 6'1", Hornacek 6'3".
Yeah, come on, give me a break. That's just not.
It is on display for sure.
There's no way. They're not. That's not happening in the modern NBA. You're not having a backcourt that short and thinking you're gonna win anything. Absolutely not. You'll get destroyed.
First free throw is good.
And Hornacek is known
Had that
for
weird
shooting
quirk about
free
wiping the
throw
side of his
shots
face.
He rubs the side of his face
I think it was-
before shooting as a sign of saying hello to his kids.
There you go.
He's checked in for Keith.
And that was a green shot too, but I wasn't balanced, so they're not giving me that shot.
Hornacek following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Hornacek passes to Malone.
I will say Scotty's skills would have translated really well in today's NBA, man. There's like Jared Vanderbilt. There's a few players.
Great D that time from Jordan.
Yeah, you're not
And you
scoring.
look at Karl Malone, 6'9", 250 pounds.
It's too easy. Too easy.
He had some bad intentions there. Oh,
Freak a
boy,
triangle.
watch out.
Oh boy, watch out is right.
That was crazy. Just incredible display of athleticism.
Here is Stockton. After Chicago.
It's
picking
crazy.
up the
Steve
basket
Kerr
just
could have been the
moments
Knicks
ago.
head coach if Phil Jackson
To the middle.
let him run the offense he wanted to.
He's doing everything he can to
Or if they didn't fire Mark Jackson.
His impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
Now, here is Jordan. He's got 34. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Man, I'm getting whatever I want against this defense. This
That's a
defense
heads-up
is
play by
lame.
Kerr, finding the open man and
I
getting
definitely
him
think out of all the
ball
games
on
I've
time and
played,
on target.
the
Well
Pistons
done.
were the most difficult defense to deal with. I'm not gonna lie.
Dishes to Malone. Another shot. And
Give me that.
Jordan sends it back. And they're able to recover. Malone is
The Pistons, that was a tough.
shoot again.
That bad boy game was
Finds
tough.
Malone. Stolen by Pippen. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor.
I hope they make sideboards one day, and they study every player and their tendencies, and they recreate these players, and they put them all and make them play. Or, like I said, a supercomputer. Because I want these arguments to stop.
No chance he'd be playing right now.
Players
But
are more
he's in
skilled,
there and
more
making a
advanced,
difference.
and better now than they were before.
With some changes. Morris is checked
And that
in
goes with
for Russell.
anything. Train
Anderson
operators
comes
are
in
better
for
now
Jeff
than they were
Hornacek.
before.
And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Chicago also
Small
making some
businesses have to
changes.
deal with more.
He's checked in for Long.
Small business
And
owners are
Pharrell
better.
in for Pippen. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Dishes it to Rodman. Here's Kerr. Good, and it's Jordan picking
I didn't know where he was. I was like, wherever
got his
Steve Kerr is,
second
I'm
basket of
passing
the
the ball
night.
to him.
You know, for me, the mark of a really skilled
I love
shooter
double
is the
teams.
efficiency of
That's
the
the
shooting
pass
motion.
with
And when
impunity.
you watch Steve Kerr, that's what you see.
Look
No
at this.
wasted motion on the shot.
Morris goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Rodman with a screen on Anderson. Down it goes!
Light work.
That rack
What
down.
a slam!
Whoa, man, what a slam.
He's showing off, isn't he? That's
Yeah.
just a show-off move right there.
More than a little bit.
They didn't let me switch. I would have blocked that. That's crazy.
Nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Coach, Michael Jordan is having himself a game. Wow.
Outplaying Karl Malone to this point.
Oh.
The Bulls getting the better of that superstar matchup.
Here's Isley. Passes it to Carr. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
And the defense was ready for
1 on
that.
4, no problem.
They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup. Ready,
5 more.
and able to carry the load offensively.
So easy to score him. I mean, it is his challenge.
1:57 left in the third quarter.
I read somewhere that The Rock,
Misses the three.
the actor,
Struggling from deep.
I mean, who else
We
would it
saw
be?
last game, and it's
has in
continued
his
this-
contract,
Jordan kicks to Kukoc.
he is not allowed to lose a fight in a movie. That's why all his movies are crap. There's no drama. Why would you allow that? That's the stupidest thing. And apparently that's why there was beef with Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious. Because I think Vin Diesel also has that stupid thing in his contract. Nobody wants to see anybody win all the time.
He has 4.
You gotta lose to be able to have your comeback story.
Over Isley. Rodman trying to break free.
Wow, so now I think I get it.
Jordan's got
The
42
peak
in
of the
game.
shot, what makes a
So
person a good
consistent from the
shooter,
field. A quality
is they have
outing for him.
more
Kicks it to Morris.
space on the
Out to
top
the
of the
right
arc.
wing.
If you see, there's a little green thing, and the better shooters have a bigger space for it to be green.
Malone has
I didn't realize that till now. I know I'm kind of slow. So that's why it's easy to shoot with
feeds it to
Mike,
Malone.
because he has a
Just
big
4
area to shoot
The Jazz need to
and get a
off the
green.
shot here. Over Rodman. And once again, off the mark by Utah.
I'll show you right now.
Jordan
Well, not right
inside.
away.
He's against Carr.
That would never happen in real life.
Nice job there with the body control from Steve Kerr, not allowing the defense to knock him off his stride.
This is fun. This has been a fun challenge. I've actually enjoyed this quite a
Here's
bit.
Isley.
Wow, nice push
And
off.
he banks in the layup. Isley's got his second basket of the game.
Wow, the crowd has been
Hard
taken
to
out of it.
stop when given any room to operate at all.
Here's Jordan.
Ooh!
Contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's the kind of player Carmelo was. Dirty as hell.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and
See, the green is a little higher. Shouldn't have missed that, but
and he sinks the second.
next 2-point basket. And Hornacek hasn't done anything.
Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. Isley the pass to Keefe. It's stolen by Kerr. Here's Rodman. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
This is light work, man. This is light work.
We're back for the 4th quarter of play here in Game 6. The Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls, for the 2nd year in a row, battling for an NBA championship. It all comes down to this.
And you look at it, John Stockton, 36 years of age, Karl Malone at 34. You wonder, is this
You double me, I'm gonna burn you with the pass, baby.
at a title?
Whenever he takes a three,
And Mike had to be coached on how to be a passer. He was a really good passer. If he wanted to, he could have had LeBron-type numbers or Luka-type numbers. Well, actually, they did a side-by-side with Luka and Michael in their 3rd year, and they're exactly the same. It's like 32, 8, and 8. That is crazy.
NBA history without winning a title.
boy, you certainly respect the number of deep runs that he's been part of, and at this point, all he wants is a ring.
As he's going to the Hall of Fame, but you're right, this has got to be the one thing absent on his resume.
No doubt.
So it's the Jazz now.
He ain't getting a ring today.
Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
I think they were talking about Carmelo. If they're talking about Michael, then I'm
Pass to
wrong.
Isley.
Michael's getting a ring today.
This one for 3. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Kerr.
So the scoring is done, so I can do what
Jordan
I want
against
to.
Anderson. The baseline J. Kerr dishes to Jordan. Here's Bushler. Good, and the assist goes
Bush
to
League.
Jordan. Bushler's got 5 points in the quarter. And you got to respect,
Look at this
Coach,
score.
what we've seen from
Why did they
Scottie
play so
Pippen
terrible?
tonight.
Other series have been a little bit
Reminiscent
closer.
of his teammate,
I've had no issue
Jordan
today.
Flu game in last year's finals. Do whatever is needed.
Yeah, good comparison.
They might not put in their
You can count
starters
that
again.
one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Jordan is doubled. Lets the 3 fly, and the Bulls
Light work.
another 3.
Don't double me.
Since halftime, they have
I'm gonna
been
destroy you with the
out
pass,
at
baby.
the arc,
Don't double
dropping
me.
bomb after bomb.
I'm a surgeon with this,
Who
Jake.
can blame
I'm a
them?
surgeon.
When you're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going.
Here's Isley. Morris inside, covered by Longley. Here's Isley. Launches a 3. And they'll
What?
get another
Why did
shot.
everybody look at the ball? That was weird. Was that a glitch?
Anderson outside.
I even looked at it. That was weird.
Isley the pass to Anderson.
That was so
Chance
awkward.
passing it around. Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. They set the pick. There's the triple. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, now it's no issue for rebounding. When I had those rebounding
For
challenges,
Anderson. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
drop a double nickel on
Jordan's
these
got
fools.
47 points.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range, Jay, to keep padding to the lead.
My mid-range game has been
Gave
nice
him a
this
bit
game.
Too much space on that chance.
I feel like I could do whatever I want.
Brian Russell's size, he's 6'7" and 225 pounds, and he's got good athleticism.
Best
too.
game I think I've
Really
had
makes him the best
was
defensive
in
option for
Boston. I
Utah
scored like
playing
90-something
Michael
points in
Jordan.
that first challenge.
Foster, that's good.
Quick attack by Force. Gets the ball and
There's going to be a
immediately
big
gets the shot up.
storm all over the country, like a super cyclone or something. So I'm
Anderson
going to
against
be
Jordan.
streaming quite a bit. So if you're watching this video and you stay through the whole
And they
video,
double up Jordan. And
That was
here's
a terrible
Kerr from
shot.
the arc. The rebound
I had
by
all the
Chance.
time in the world. I cannot believe I shot that bad.
Second round back in 93, Mike. He's played his entire career with the Jazz.
And he's not on the floor for his offense. His role for this Jazz team is to be a wing stopper.
Good work there as it goes.
This is how you execute the pick and roll. Keith slashing to the right spot.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Just an incredible dunker.
Clark, he makes it look so effortless.
Smooth and easy.
Light work, light work.
At this point, you aren't surprised by anything he does. He's this talented.
Here's Morris. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Keefe with a screen on Kerr. The fadeaway. They get it again. Foster.
Oh my
that's
God.
it.
How is that even
4
possible?
points in the quarter.
Good awareness on the boards.
I need to go drink some kombucha, man. I wonder how often you should drink kombucha.
Jordan the pass to Wennington. Here's Bushler. Jordan outside to the left side wing. Kerr and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
For an accurate and smooth
My
shooter
God,
like
stop
Steve
doubling
Kerr,
me.
The mid-range jumper, no problem.
On
Easy,
offense,
man.
here are the Jazz.
I actually want to try to
Outside.
play the game on like a point of view,
Pass to Keefe.
camera angle. That would be kind of cool.
The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
You see the confidence Keith has inside. He really attacks from this area.
Oh, they got 2 centers out there. Wow.
Kerr the pass to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Passes to Bushler. Beyond the arc. Keefe grabs the miss.
Getting open shots, not making them.
Pass to Isley. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with him.
Got 50-something points now?
From him.
53
On a
maybe?
tear.
I haven't even been shooting a lot of threes with him.
Here's Isley.
That one game where I had to hit like 8 threes or something, or 6 threes, and I shot like 20 3-pointers to make it. He's just not a natural 3-point shooter.
For 3.
I think it was against the Blazers.
He's missing
I had to hit
shot
6
after
threes in the
shot
first
after
half.
long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Jordan is doubled. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Kerr.
Oh my God, why am I shooting that so early?
He's 4 for 7 from the floor. And Utah has possession.
I mean, he's been shooting the ball well. 4 for 7 is pretty good. It's hard to stay consistent with your shot.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Looking to get it going.
Give me that.
It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. And the shot's good.
Should be good.
Bushler's got 11 points in the
This
quarter.
might be the biggest blowout of this whole challenge. So weird.
Sniping away with great
You would think this would be the hardest challenge.
Certainly taking threes in bunches. Can't blame them given the
Hornacek only had
results
4
they're seeing right
points. I think I had to win by 15 points.
Open shot for Morris. The Jazz with another miss.
now. He wanted to answer right back, just couldn't knock it home.
Jordan the pass to Bushler. To the paint. Here's
Look at that pass. Touch pass, baby.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
Yo, I want to check out the points responsible for how many Jordan had.
Where are we going to do?
I think he's responsible for everything but like 10 points.
Here's Isley.
These numbers are crazy.
Foster is screen on Kerr. Isley the pass to Foster. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Passes it to Kerr. Here's Bushler.
That was my fault. Missed that open shot.
17 seconds.
Tired
left
of
to
shooting
play
so
in the
many
final
open
quarter.
shots. Defense has been atrocious. I think there was a score like this in one of the finals where the Jazz only had like 50 points. Some crazy like that.
Here's Isley. Missed.
Wow.
And the
Bodied, kid. Bodied.
championship, completing a second three-peat. Without question, Mike, one of the greatest dynasties this league has ever seen.
Oh, I remember that.
6 championships in 8 seasons. A decade of dominance. The 90s have belonged to Michael Jordan and the Chicago
Yo, so many
Bulls.
people went home without a ring because of this man. He just tormented so many cities, so many fans. He just had a will to win, man.
But for the moment, merely jubilation.
And he learned, man. He learned from Larry. He learned from Magic. He learned how to just rip your heart out, and you have to. Steph Curry got that rip your heart out mindset as well.
This very well, though, could be the final
There's a few
chapter.
players with that killer instinct, man. 51. Wow, I held him to 3 points. Light work. I'm gonna see the response. All right, go. Well, what it? Wow, he had a double-double. Nice. Only one that scored. 15 assists. Almost had a triple-double. 2 rebounds away. Look at those. 24 for 32. 3 steals. I didn't even hit any threes. I just imagine trying to score 50 points in today's NBA without any threes. It is not easy. I think maybe only Joel Embiid could do something like that. Look at the plus minus. 44 plus minus. That is insane. So I was saying about 85. I literally said 85. Wow, he was 86 responsible for. That is crazy. 14 dunks. I've never seen that. Scottie Pippen had a pinched nerve in his neck. Scottie Pippen always got something pinched. Look at that. Everybody was just getting open shots. Judd Bushler was 3 for 5, 2 for 3 for Scottie, 1 for 4 for Steve Kerr. That's my apologies, Steve. But yeah, so yeah, that was a really fun series. I got to go back and finish them again. I'll do that as like a montage. I'll do the normal episode length, but I'll do a splice with how many ever games it takes me. Probably gonna do it this weekend to get there, and then that way we can release it, you know, as one episode. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, so if this is the end of the road for you, thank you guys so much. We do have a lot more stuff with 2K that we're gonna be doing. Do some more experimenting and figure out other ways to get you engaged. We want you watching. But yeah, thank you guys so much that have come with me on this journey, and I'll see you on the next 2K stream or whatever we're playing. I don't know.